seats. Much. A humble request to everybody to please take their seats. We shall be beginning shortly. Madam, can we start? Good evening, salam, namaste. I, Pooja Deshpande, am your MC for the evening, and I'm absolutely delighted in welcoming you all to the opening ceremony of the second edition of CAP India 2017. Friends, we all know that trade has been the primary driver of growth from the beginning of time. It not only facilitates economic growth, but also leads to exchange of culture and lays down the foundations for sustainable, productive, and holistic partnerships. With this very spirit, I welcome all the honorable dignitaries of the government, esteemed buyers and exhibitors from overseas, and dear friends in the media and the press to the opening ceremony of CAP India 2017. I now request our dignitaries to kindly join me on stage. Shri Ramesh Mittal, Chairman Capexel, Shri Sumit Kumar Ghosh, Chairman Shafexel, Shri Pradeep Thakkar, Chairman Plex Council, and Shri Satish Wagh, Chairman Chemexel, to please escort our dignitaries. Dr. Sonia Sethi, IAS, Additional Director General of Foreign Trade, Shri Sunil Kumar, IAS, Joint Secretary, Department of Commerce, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Our guest of honor, Shri Subhash Desai, Cabinet Minister of Industries, Mining, Government of Maharashtra, and Chief Guest, Srimati Rita Tewatia, IAS and Commerce Secretary, Department of Commerce, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Thank you. I now request our audience and the dais to please rise for the national anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you. Kindly be seated. Jaya He, that means victory to everybody. What better way to start the event? I would now request Shri Satish Wagh, Chairman Chemexel, to formally welcome our chief guest, Srimati Rita Tewatia, IAS and Honorable Commerce Secretary, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India, with these flowers. Thank you. It is indeed an honor, most esteemed, to have you here today, ma'am. I now request Shri Pradeep Thakkar, Honorable Chairman Plex Council, to welcome the guest of honor, Shri Subhash Desai, Honorable Cabinet Minister, Mining and Industries, Government of Maharashtra. It's a privilege to have you here tonight, sir. Thank you very much. As Indian tradition dictates, I request the Honorable Dais to please light the ceremonial lamp. And towards energy. It is also an invocation to the Almighty to guide us in all our endeavors henceforth. request Shri Satish Wagh, Chairman of Chemixel, to please deliver the formal welcome address.
Respected Madam Rita Teodia, Commerce Secretary, Sri Subhash Desai, Cabinet Minister of Industries and Mining, Government of Maharashtra, Sri Sunil Kumar, Joint Secretary, Department of Commerce, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Sri Pradeep Thakkar, Chairman Plex Council, Sri Sumit Kumar Ghosh, Chairman Capexil, Sri Ramesh Mittal, Chairman Capexil, heads of the allied associations are invited buyers from the various countries of the globe, all member exporters of the councils and the other invitees, media people, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, we are proud to have amongst us the Madam Teotia, who has come down all the way from New Delhi to attend this event as a chief guest to inaugurate this mega event, the second edition of CAP India 2017, in spite of her busy schedules. We are also honored to have amongst us a guest of honor, Shri Subhash Desai, Honorable Cabinet Minister of Industries, Mining, Government of Maharashtra. The CAP India exhibition was conceptualized by the Department of Commerce under the Make in India initiative of our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji. I take this opportunity to appreciate the Ministry of Commerce and Industry for taking initiative in conceiving the CAP India, one of the India's largest sourcing and networking event of chemical, plastic and construction industry and allied products. With the support of the coordination of the Department of Chemical and Petrochemicals. This event is organized jointly by the 4 export promotion councils. The first CAP India was held on 21st and 22nd March last year, where we had invited 120 foreign buyers from abroad, and we had more than 260 exhibitors. I am glad to inform you the initiative of Make in India and the CAP India are very much relevant to India's scenario in terms of building and enlarging our manufacturing base and targeting the world as our market. Today, many foreign companies are thinking of not only investing in India, but also in setting up the manufacturing plants. We have also seen interest from the foreign companies in entering into the joint ventures. The recent years have witnessed the chemical industry gravitate towards Asia and making India a key player in the global market. The 100% FDI in chemical sector by the government is helping the growth of the future chemical industry, provides employment to more than 2 million people in India. Our appreciation also extends to all the invited 190 buyers from 36 countries, that is Algeria, Argentina, Bangladesh, Brazil, Chile, China, Colombia, Egypt, Ethiopia, France, Ghana, Guatemala, Indonesia, Israel, Kazakhstan, Kenya, Malawi, Malaysia, Morocco, Myanmar, Nepal, Oman, Pakistan, Russia, Sierra Leone, South Africa, Sri Lanka, Sudan, Syria, Tanzania, Thailand, Tajikistan, Tunisia, Uganda, Vietnam, and Republic of Yemen. Our Indian stallholders, numbering about 385, and various industry associations are their members of their active support and coordination in taking the part of this mega event, which has brought the entire chemical, plastic, construction industries and allied products fraternity under one roof, and that too in this pristine and the commercial capital of India. We also expect visitors numbering about 5,000 to this event. The objective of CAP India event is to showcase India as the major reliable long-term and competitive sourcing hub for chemicals, plastics and allied product sectors in the world. This will also provide a platform for interaction between the overseas buyers and the sellers, which will enable to foster the strategic business alliance both for trade and the development of the above items. The major deliverable of the show would be offering of a unique opportunity of chemicals, plastics, allied products sectors for networking and showcasing our capabilities Some of the major export promotion activities of the Export Promotion Councils include organizing exhibition and the buyer-seller meet in India and abroad, as organizing participation of the member exporters, well as assisting the exporters in resolving hurdles in their export efforts. Further, for the benefit of the member exporters, the Ministry of Commerce and Industry has taken initiative by including a lot export promotional activities under its Market Access Initiative scheme, which will no doubt enhance the trade between the India and the various of countries abroad, and also to help explore the thrust market of these items. As per our past experience, events like this prove beneficial for all, especially small and the medium-scale entrepreneurs, manufacturers, exporters of India, as well as the guest countries. I earnestly request our Indian fellow exporters to take advantage of this platform given to you by the four councils in coordination with the Ministry of Commerce and Industry and the Ministry of Chemical and the Petrochemicals. Government of India for generating more business deals has also established joint ventures, if any. I would call upon ourselves, overseas buyers, to have fruitful interaction with our Indian counterparts to further develop their business prospects. Finally, I'm sure CAP India 2017 would pave the way for the development of export growths of Indian chemicals, plastics, and allied product sector. I wish CAP India 2017 all the success. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Ladies and gentlemen, CAP India 2017 is a result of the combined synergies of Chemexcel, Plex Consul, CapExcel, and Chefexcel under the aegis of Department of Commerce, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India, and it is supported by the Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers, Department of Chemicals and Petrochemicals, Government of India. We now present to you a short audio-visual film to share the genesis and the vision behind CAP India and give you a brief glimpse of what is in store for the next 2 days.
Food products, presses, castor oil, plastic processing machinery, injection and blow molding machines, extruders, molds and dyes, construction raw materials, cement, clinkers and asbestos cement products, granite, natural stone and products, paints, printing inks and allied products, glass and glassware, paper adhesive, flavor enhancer. Over 200 top global buyers, along with over 7,500 domestic business visitors, including merchant exporters, shall be up for chemicals, plastics, and construction raw materials. Indian chemical industry is one of the most diversified sectors, covering more than 70,000 commercial products. The chemical industry in India is a key constituent of Indian economy, accounting for about 7% of the Indian GDP. Indian chemical industry is the third largest producer in Asia and 12th largest producer in the world. India accounts for approximately 7% of the world production of dyestuff and dye intermediates, particularly for reactive acid and direct dyes. India is also the third largest consumer of polymers, fourth largest producer of agrochemicals, and second largest producer of cement in the world. India plastic industry has grown and diversified rapidly. The sector employs about 4 million people and comprises more than 30,000 processing units. Export of plastic and plastic products was $7.63 billion in financial year of 2015-16. During 2015-16, major exporters of Indian plastic products were USA, China, UAE, Germany, UK, Italy, Turkey, Bangladesh, and Nepal, importing goods over $4 billion. The total combined export of four councils for the year 2015-16 was $34 billion, and exports for the current year 2016-17 up to December is $27 billion. Council, Chemexcel.
Thank you. I now take the opportunity to call on stage Shri Pradeep Thakkar, Chairman Plex Consul, to share his vision and views with us.
Thank you. Respected Commerce Secretary, Madam Rita Ji, Honorable Minister of Industry, Shri Subhash Desai, Joint Secretary, Shri Sunil Kumar ji, Additional DGFT, Dr. Sonia Sethi, Chairman Chemexil, Shri Satish Wagh, Chairman Capexil, Shri Ramesh Mittal, Chairman Chefexil, Shri Sumit Kumar Ghosh, our esteemed guests from overseas, exhibitors, dignitaries, friends and colleagues. A very good evening to you all. It is indeed our pleasure to welcome you all to CAP India 2017. The four EPCs, Plex Council, Chefexil, Capexil and Lead Council, Chemexil, have organized this expo under guidance of our very able team of Department of Commerce. CAP India is shaping up as a unique exhibition, and I am confident that this will soon become annual networking platform for international buyers sourcing their requirements from quality Indian manufacturers. With a very clearly defined theme of making CAP India a more pronounced B2B event, a meeting point of global buyers, agents with quality Indian manufacturers and exporters, I envision this as more than just another exhibition. Allow me, madam, to give a small overview of the plastics industry and our Plex Council. With USD 7.63 billion export, Plex Council covers a comprehensive range of plastic products, raw materials for plastics, processed plastics such as packaging materials, molded and extruded products, plastic sheets and films, medical disposables, stationery items, etc. The plastics industry in India is reaching its maturity, and our Plex Council is committed to the growth of plastics exports across all sectors. It may be everyday household products, agricultural applications, building and construction, automobiles and mass transport, medical applications to aerospace. The plastics industry in India employs over 4 million people through its 30,000 processing units, having 120,000 processing machines with a capacity of over 20 million tons, serving a demand of about 13 million tons. These units are mostly in the unorganized sector or SME sector. The sector requires investment and technology upgradation to fuel the much required growth. Development and upgradation of quality standards backed by testing and validation is much required to support our objectives. Madam, we are very proud to share some information as part of our efforts to realize our Prime Minister's programs of Make in India, Skill India, Startup India, Swachh Bharat. I'm proud to share that the plastics industry through Plast India Foundation is setting up a 500 crore, say $75 million state-of-art autonomous university at Vapi in partnership with University of Massachusetts, shortly known as UMass Lowell, USA. UMass Lowell is world's top plastics university. The Plastics International University is expected to start the academic program in 2018 and will offer training in technology, entrepreneurship, research programs besides basic engineering programs. Friends, innovation is the key to sustainable growth, and our industry is encouraging innovation across the spectrum of the industry. On the export front, the products under purview of our council have immense potential. The global plastics international trade is over 750 billion US dollars, and India's share in this global trade at present is just 1% or 7.63 billion US dollars. With the market dynamics changing in favor of country India, Madam, The potential is huge, and our target of 10 billion USD by 2020 is very, very conservative, I would say. All we need to do is speedily channelize our resources and capabilities. For benefit of our international guests, I must assure them that the competency and talent level of our plastics industry is high and is fully integrated, with capability to offer raw materials, machinery, molds, technology, and a complete range of plastic products. On behalf of Plex Council, I thank Ministry of Commerce and Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizer for creating CAP India. I also thank Shri Sunil Kumar, Shri Ranjanji and the team and the teams of the 4 EPCs for realizing this event. Friends, we all look forward to valuable advice and guidance from our distinguished Chief Guest, Madam Teotia, and Honorable Minister Shri Desai this evening for development of our sector. For your patience and look forward to a mutually beneficial interaction during the next 2 days. Thanks and enjoy your evening. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would now request Shri Sumit Kumar Ghosh, Chairman of Shefexel, to please share his insights and views with us.
Yes, it is a great opportunity to extend my congratulations and best wishes to the organizers of the prestigious 2-day CAP India program beginning tomorrow and day after tomorrow, that is March 21, 2017 and to 22nd March. The event fully supported by the Department of Commerce, Government of India, will provide much needed fillip for our export of chemicals, plastics and allied products. The network event organized on such a massive scale to showcase India's capability to manufacturing and exporters together on the same platform to share the ideas and experience and showcase the best on the same platform, best products our industry is capable of manufacturing and exporting. I wish all the program success. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest of honor this evening is Shri Subhash Desai, Honorable Cabinet Minister for Mining and Industries, Government of Maharashtra. And I'm absolutely delighted and honored to give you a brief introduction of this illustrious person with us today. He's the sitting Cabinet Minister and a 3-time member of legislature from Goregaon, Mumbai constituency, and is currently the member of Maharashtra Legislative Council and was elected to the Upper State Assembly House in 2016. Shri Desai believes in leading from the front and played a key role in organizing the Make in India Week, which saw tremendous inflow of investments and strengthening of trade relations. He is also a champion of the ease of business concept and has been instrumental in bringing about major overhaul in the application processes, which has led to simplification. He is also the founder of Prabodhan Goregaon, a charitable trust that establishes and manages numerous healthcare centers, including blood banks, dialysis centers, and generic drugstores. Please give me a hand in welcoming Shri Subhash Desai, Honorable Cabinet Minister for Mining and Industries, Government of Maharashtra.
Dignitaries on dais and off the dais, friends. I am indeed happy to be here this evening at this wonderful function of CAP 2017.
chemicals and plastic exhibition. I am told that there has been tremendous response to this exhibition, and I welcome you all, particularly our friends coming from across the globe. And with their participation, this sector is sure to grow. Plastic and chemicals have the most important role to play in human life. Last year I visited Germany. I had an opportunity to visit a museum, special museum dedicated to chemical industries created by BASF. In the museum, I could see a model of aircraft. I was clueless. I was thinking what an aircraft has to do with the chemical industries. But the scientist present there, he explained me, each and every part of this aircraft has been created out of some chemical or the other. So that is the importance of chemicals. And therefore, Government of Maharashtra is busy, very active in this sector. Our Maharashtra Industrial Development Corporation, or popularly known as MIDC, has been active in supporting chemical industries. We have established special zones for chemical sector. And now we are in the process of revamping our industrial areas where the chemical industries are existing by redeveloping our CETPs with the modern standards, and this way trying to protect our environment and human life. Government of India has been very kind for granting us a green refinery on coastal Maharashtra. We thank Government of India for choosing this location. And this green refinery, I am told that is going to be country's largest refinery ever. We are also in the process of establishing plastic parks across the state. First being in the district of Jalgaon. And many technical institutions are now busy in creating various courses specially meant for chemical and plastic industries. So skill development department of my government is busy in extending all cooperation to this sector. I was just listening to a list of countries presented by Mr. Wagh when I could understand that almost every known country is using chemicals and plastics manufactured in India. That is the success story. And Government of Maharashtra would always like to be part of this success story, so we are with you. I would like to take this opportunity to assure the sector of chemicals and plastic that Government of Maharashtra will be always extending its fullest cooperation for the development and progress of this sector. With these words, I once again thank the organizers for inviting me here, giving me an opportunity to share my views with you, and I congratulate them for successfully organizing this CAP. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you so much, sir. I now take the opportunity to introduce to you our chief guest, Srimati Rita Tewatia, IAS, Honorable Commerce Secretary, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. An officer of the 1981 batch, Ms. Tewatia holds a postgraduate degree in History, Financial Management and Administrative Law. Prior to taking over as the Commerce Secretary, she served as Special Secretary in the Department of Telecommunication, Ministry of Communications and Information Technology, and as Principal Secretary in Ministry of Rural Development. She was also the Joint Secretary to the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. I humbly request Srimati Rita Tewatia ma'am to please address us all this evening.
Sai, Cabinet Minister for Industry, Government of Maharashtra, the Chairman of the 4 councils, my colleagues Sunil and Sonia, and ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to be here for the 2nd edition of CAP India. It's been a very small beginning last year, and this is an event that's still in its infancy, but I believe that this is something that will continue to add value and increasing value over the years to its participants, both our domestic industry as well as the buyers from overseas who come here to engage here in this western part of India, which is the heartland of our chemicals sector, with our key players. We all, as a global community, have seen that global trade has been slowing. The economies of most countries have slowed over the last few years. And we in India have also seen that our exports have suffered quite a shock over a period of 2.5 years. But over the last 6 months, on the back of strong GDP growth, as well as very strong and proactive policy initiatives, what we are seeing is an increase, a rising trend of the exports. And in the last month, we've had the consecutive 6 months growth in exports. Last month, we saw a 17% increase over the same period last year. But what's significant is in this figure, if you take out the exports of 2 principal commodities where the variations in commodity prices are enormous, and that's petroleum and gold, then the growth factor is in excess of 21%. And I think that is a true marker of some of the change that we are beginning to see on the map of India. And even though we have seen through this entire period a decline in the growth in terms of value, at least in this particular sector, we have not seen any decline in volumes. And that, I think, is something that augurs well for the strength and resilience of the industry. The roadmap which we are working on really is an architecture of an inclusive growth and job creation. And one of the key elements of this has been the drive for Make in India. And let me say that this is not just a slogan. This is Make in India, of course, backed with other programs such as Startup India, the Digital India movement, the smart cities. These are not slogans. These are clear-cut programs for action with deliverables that we have to see at the end of it. Some of the most recent initiatives, and I think this is important for all of us to see the speed with which all this is happening, is the way we are transiting to GST. On a day-to-day basis, the GST Council is able to sit down in a disparate democracy like ours with different ideologies, different perspectives, and move in a common direction. And we are very confident that on the 1st of July, GST will roll out. We will see India as a single financial market, which I believe is something that's extremely important both for our industry as well as for investors in India. We are looking at streamlining our own systems, not only just the ease of doing business, which was launched by this government, but also through our accession to the Trade Facilitation Agreement at the WTO, by which we are ensuring that the ease of doing business, the procedures that we have, our legal frameworks are all simplified, made easy to navigate, and most of all, electronically enabled, so that it is simple to do business. The continuous running to government offices is minimized. So, although this is a work in progress, and I am extremely willing to be corrected by any representative of the industry who tells me that there's so much more to be done. Yes, there is. But I think we have made a beginning. The intentions are extremely serious, and we are confident that in a fair level of time, we would be able to achieve a real ease of doing business in India. Our global rankings in all global rankings parameters are moving up very, very quickly year on year. I also think that the effort of the government to expand the formal economy through moves like demonetization have played a role in enabling the integration of greater sectors, greater number of sectors, greater part of the economy into the formal economy. On the export front, starting with our export policy, we have launched new initiatives. There was a mention of the MAI scheme, which is the Market Access Initiative, of which this event is a part. But equally, through our exports, supporting exports from India, and both in goods and services, we've recently launched in this last budget the Trade Infrastructure Scheme. And in addition, we are moving towards the simplification of all our documents and procedures. This particular event brings together 4 of our very key councils: CapExil, Chemexil, PlexCouncil, and Shifexil. The idea is that we want to showcase to the buyers and to the industry the entire range of our value chain that is produced in India, in chemicals, in plastics, construction, and in allied sectors. Our share in the global industry, as was pointed out, and it's around 4.3 trillion, is only 147 billion as of now. But this is expected to grow a further 33% in the next 3 years, and incrementally beyond that. We are not just the 3rd largest supplier and manufacturer in Asia, we are also a very large consumer. And that is what is the importance of India. We manufacture, we sell to the world, but we also are an enormously large economy, and it's a growing economy. So the opportunities for business and for global business to engage with India, to explore our value chain and to explore the opportunities in India, both to do business as well as to sell, I think is a significance that cannot be underestimated. The country continues to grow even during the period of demonetization at a GDP of 7%. And we hope that as we transit into a truly robust growth path with the GST implementation, that we will see even higher growth rates. I would urge the councils to shape this infant event. It's still very small. It still does not capture the entire breadth of what we do. And I think the challenge before all of us is to make sure that this event grows by leaps and bounds, becomes the flagship event for all the 4 councils, and this becomes the go-to place for all our buyers, from across the world. I wish the event tremendous success, and I look forward to good business being generated for all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. Your eloquent words mirror the strong government-industry connect, which in turn translates into a ease of business, and reinforces India's commitment to international trade and commerce. Ladies and gentlemen, CAP India 2017 is an attempt to bring together the esteemed buyers and exhibitors from across the globe under one roof so as to boost business and trade relations. We have put together the Buyers and Exhibitors Directory for this very purpose. I request the Honorable Dais to kindly unveil the Buyers and Exhibitors Directory for second edition of CAP India 2017. Thank you. The photographers are very important. Of Maharashtra. As a humble mark of our sincere gratitude, I request our chief guest, Srimati Rita Tewatia, Honorable Commerce Secretary, Government of India, to kindly accept this token of our love and gratitude. Shri Pradeep Thakkar, Chairman, Plex Council, to kindly give her the token of our appreciation. Thank you very much. I also request Shri Satish Wagh, Chairman ChemExcel, to present to our guest of honor, Shri Subhash Desai, Honorable Cabinet Minister, a token of our love. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the time is now upon us to inaugurate the second edition of CAP India 2017. I humbly request the dais to please proceed towards the ribbons. Dear delegates, the second edition of CAP India 2017 is hereby open. Please give me a big hand in marking this momentous occasion. ChemExcel to deliver the formal vote of thanks.
Honorable Chief Guest, Madam Rita Tewatia ji, Commerce Secretary, Government of India, Honorable Guest of Honor, Shri Subhash Desai, Cabinet Minister of Industry and Mining, Government of Maharashtra, Dr. Sethi, Shri Sunil Kumar, all distinguished guests on dais, all my colleagues, fellow exporters, foreign delegates, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Department of Commerce, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Ministry of Chemicals and Petrochemicals, Government of India, the four export promotion councils, namely CAPEXCL, ChemExcel, Plex Council, and ChefExcel, it's my proud privilege to propose this vote of thanks. Friends, the significant role of Indian chemical, plastic, construction industry, and allied products, agricultural products industry in the economic and business development has been highlighted by various speakers. The contribution of these Indian industries in the overall growth of economies is praiseworthy. I am sure that this second CAP India 2017 exhibition and buyer-seller meet will translate into business tie-ups, thereby increase in business volume, resulting into strengthening of Indian economy. I must put on record the commendable job done by Honorable Commerce Secretary and all the senior officials of Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India, in bringing CAP India event to this level. It's a proud privilege for all the four councils to jointly organize this prestigious event under the aegis of Department of Commerce, Government of India. We are also thankful to the Honorable Industry and Mining Minister of Government of Maharashtra, Subhash Desai, for agreeing to grace this occasion amidst his busy schedule. He has been really very kind in offering Maharashtra as a platform to develop the industries. We as well express our sincere thanks to all the Indian and foreign participants in Cap India exhibition with buyer seller meet, foreign delegates who have come from more than 35 countries across the globe to attend the buyer seller meet coinciding with Cap India 2017 exhibition. We are sure they will be able to strengthen their existing ties and make new contacts which would culminate into future joint ventures. We are also grateful to all the Indian missions in overseas countries, industry associations, chambers of commerce and trade bodies for their valued support. The councils and the government are also thankful to all the print and electronic media for promoting this event. Before I conclude, we must thankfully acknowledge the contribution of all the office bearers and employees of 4 councils, Falcon, the event management company, support organizations, and last but not the least, the management of Hotel Taj Santa Cruz for making excellent arrangements for this inaugural function. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone present here. Hope you had a good flight to India, and I hope that you have an equally amazing experience over the past 2 days. Please enjoy Cap India 2017. Please enjoy India. Please enjoy Amchi Mumbai. Good night. Take care. Salam.